Kathy and Barry, if you know anyone in Chicago, Ken's got a deal he's willing to make with someone. Ken, can you just describe that deal a little bit?
Yeah, it's just that I'm currently the lender on a sixplex in Chicago. Not the best area in Chicago, but not the worst. Sort of a brick building, I think it's close to 3-story building, 3 units on each side, 2 3-bedroom units, and 4 2-bedroom, 1-bath units.
What's the address of that property?
The address of the property is, let's see here. The address is 6931 South Eagleston, and I'll spell it Eggleston Avenue, Chicago, Illinois. And it's probably going to be sold here very quickly at a very, very cheap rate. So if somebody's interested, have them, it's pretty much going to be at sort of like a fire sale. So
fire sale, because he wants to do a lender. So here it is. He wants to be a lender. He doesn't want to be an owner of a thing. So he's
so if somebody is in the Chicago area, and it would be a perfect property for them to go in, do a little rehabbing. There's some renters in there right now. I don't know if they're even paying or not, but they're in there, a couple of them, families. And it's not, I went there in the daytime. At nighttime, maybe you don't want to be hanging around there, but in the daytime, I felt pretty safe around there. But I just don't want to go through all of the things about going and getting a rehabber and seeing what I need and that.
Having a long distance property manager.
Yeah, I just don't want to do that. So, you know, if somebody's interested in that property, they could do very, very well.
You're ready to wheel and deal. So, yeah, Axel, let's make sure that this little bit of a clip and advertisements out there in our video when it goes up on YouTube. And so that if that's okay, Ken.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and so just help Ken get the word out.
It's probably going to be gone in the next 2 weeks.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Well, good. So did that attorney end up finding an offer for you?
He did, but it's a super low offer, which I don't really care at this point because I'm just trying to not be an owner. If I was in the area or had people on the ground in that area, I would probably pursue it a little bit more. And I'm sure there's some potential for anyone coming in and buying it at this fire sale. It's going to be, you know, I think a really good thing. But one of the things is that I'm the lender, I'm not the owner, and you would have to sign what's called a certificate of sale, which means that you'd still be in first position, but I'm not selling you the property. I'm just basically selling you my rights as the first lien holder.
Right. And how many steps away from ownership would this new?
They would be the owner because we've already gone to foreclosure. I just never proceeded with the foreclosure as far as putting my name on there. And there are, the title company is taking a little bit extra time to prove that I was the first lien holder, which I am. But they have, I think, a second lien holder that they're trying to, you know, I don't know what they're trying to do with them, to be honest with you, but they're giving us some problems with the title, even though I have clear title and I have a policy. I don't want to deal with that either.
So you had a lender's title policy when you bought the note.
That is correct. That is correct.
Okay, so just headaches, but it's not really that far for someone. It's not like most non-performing notes that are months away.
We're talking fire sale. I mean, we're talking, you know, less than $50,000.
Oh, shoot. That is a steal.
If I was in Chicago and stuff, I mean, I would pursue this and I would go ahead and see how many tenants are in there and do whatever I needed to do. And I could still do that if I wanted to. I just choose not to do it. Sometimes you're going to have a winner in your portfolio and sometimes you're going to have a loser. Right. And this one here is going to be a winner for somebody who wants to buy it from me. Yeah, and I went to the unit. I actually visited the unit a couple of months ago. There's no broken windows. There's nothing really, you know, red flag. I mean, it's not, you know, the inside when you go up the stairs, they're not the cleanest, but all tenants are like that. You know, you're not going to find a building that's just perfectly clean. But it's a nice little residential area. As you can see the houses on each side. It's not a neighborhood that's completely boarded up or anything, but it is a rough area. It's, you know, it's a rough area of Chicago. So, you know,
But there's there's people that know how to work those
oh,
markets.
absolutely.
Really
You think about it, the rent over there for a Section 8, just the minimum would be $800 for the 2 bedrooms. And just to say, if it was $800 for everything, 8 times 6, if you can get 6 tenants in that, it's $4,800 for $50,000 investment.
Yeah.
I don't know what else you need to put in the building because I've never been inside the building. But let me tell you, it's a fantastic way to start your real estate career off if you do some due diligence. And
let me ask you this, Ken. Would you be willing to offer terms to somebody?
Yeah, keep in mind, remember, I'm the lender though, not the owner.
I know, but you can sell your note in little pieces.
Yeah.
You can sell partials. You can, with the first right of refusal to buy the remainder of the note. All those things.
Yeah, I'd be willing to do whatever somebody would want to do based on the fact that they'd have to understand that there's some still some proceedings that they'd have to go through. I mean, the title company is just kind of taking their time. Why they're doing that? I should have been basically. It's good and it's bad. I should have been the first lien position owner probably 6 months ago or 4 months ago. Why they're taking their time is because they don't want to pay the other people who are on title that should have never been on title, which is about, I think, an extra $50,000.
Oh, so they're trying to save themselves.
Correct.
I
think there's a mechanics lien for around $25,000 to $50,000 with another person.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. So there's some hair on it, but that's what equals.
Yeah.
This is a high degree of batshit crazy, so that's why there's a deal and be made for some.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. Awesome. So good for you, Ken. Thanks for sharing that, and we'll make a blast to our entire database just for kicks and giggles.
No problem.
See if it can help you negotiate up with your other offer, but at the end of the day, you're in it for $130. You're willing to walk away for $50 if you have to.
Yeah.
$70,000, $80,000 you're willing to walk away just for peace of mind.
And more than that, because the property's worth more than that. That's just what into it.
I mean, it was last sold when you made the loan on it.
It was. I think the last sale was around like 180 to $200,000 or something like that. I mean, that's probably. I got some comps and stuff, and I got different kind of amounts and stuff, but they said sort of on a fire sale or just kind of like the way it is as is. You're looking at probably around 150, somewhere in that area at least.
So someone could come in, barely do anything, and make like $50,000 to $80,000.
Yeah, and you can see the building. It's a brick building. It's not in bad condition, of course. Like anything else, it's older building. But you know, it's like anything else in life. If this is a potential opportunity with such a small amount down, where else can you own a 6-unit building for something like this?
Yep, I mean it's a screaming deal for someone. So I'm excited for that person, and I'm also excited for you to go look. This is just one of my, some of them go bad, like you said, you know, not everything. If you're doing enough business, not everyone's going to be a screaming winner, but it just goes to shows to go you, or however the rate. I mean, people are in different situations with motivations. It's worth it to you to walk away.
That's absolutely.
So meat on the bone, just have peace of mind.
Just have peace of mind. That's it. I mean, I've got enough in my life. I don't want to worry about it. It's like $1 million. If you take a 10% loss, it's $100,000. I look at it like a stock market. I lost 10 or 15%. It happens, and you move on. Life goes on, and I've made killings as well. So that's what happens if you're in the business for 20, 30 years. It's going to happen, good and bad. You just have to deal with it.
Fantastic.